So this is the book African Americans and see, I'll get this African American Native Americans by Jack D. Forbes. Alright, so I'm debunked that lie that the tribe of Ephraim and Simeon, that island. Alright, and then also Ephraim and the island Jamaica. Ephraim is the indigenous people throughout the Caribbean island itself, for Cuba, Del Manassa, and part of the Dominican Republic. They're Simeon. Alright, the rest all those is Ephraim. Alright, so page let's see, 24. Alright, it says in any case at least 3,000 Americans. Alright, when it says Americans, talking about the Northern Kingdom, the so-called indigenous people of America, are known to have been shipped to Europe between 1493 and 1501. Alright, so that's part of the curses, man. What the hell you fucking Nick? What you have you niggas talking about, man? Alright. It says Deuteronomy 28 verse 6, saying, Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way, wherever I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it, and no more again. There shall be sold unto your enemies from bondmen and bondwomen. Alright, so Yahweh shall bring thee. Egypt means bondage, man. Again, with ships, alright, because all 12 tribes was in the first physical Egypt, in the land of Cam, so-called Africa. All right, so it went to Egypt again. There's no record of the whole nation of Israel going to being a slave in Egypt again. All right, now there was the southern kingdom that was brought to Egypt again, but that wasn't the whole 12 tribes of Israel. I'm talking about during the what the fuck it was that? I can't think of it. Damn, forgive me thinking a year, but that's when the Arabs, all right, they brought Jake there, but that wasn't all 12 tribes of Israel. All right. Maybe because you got a lot of Khazars, fake Jews who like to use that part of history, but you know that don't represent. There was only three tribes: Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right, it wasn't all 12 tribes of Israel. It wasn't the whole nation of Israel. All right, but anyway, it said Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships and bondage. All right, you read Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 6. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. We shall never see the land of Israel again. The northern kingdom, southern kingdom, northern kingdom that taken from the land of Syrian captivity, and only a few stayed behind. And you know, after Syrian captivity, the rest of them came over here to Americas. All right, after Syrian captivity, you read that in 2nd Esdras 13:39 to 48 in the Apocryphal Order 1611 King James Bible. All right, it says, thou shalt see it no more again. There should be sold unto your enemy from bondmen and bondwomen. Sold meaning the Most High gave us up to our enemies. All right, from bondmen and bondwomen on what the auction blocks, and no man should buy me. Nobody should save us. All right, that's why, you know, the whole nation of Israel went down. You had some Israelites they was actually worshiping Yahweh. All right, they was actually worship him, and then you had some that was into idolatry, man. But the whole nation of Israel had to go down, man. Right, this prophecy had to be fulfilled, like I said, Habakkuk chapter 2, 2 verse 2. Don't let it tarry. All right, so it had to be fulfilled, man. All right, so yeah, the so-called the Taino Indians, so-called Puerto Ricans, they do fit this prophecy, man. All right, the Awak and Taino Indians, the Caribbean Islands, the tribe of Ephraim. All right, and their brethren on the tribe of Simeon and the Dominican Republic and Manasseh and the island of Cuba, man. All right, so it says, I'm gonna continue reading, which the likely total being possibly double that, right? Esau lies, man. He's a liar. Most were sent to a severe area where they seemed to show up in the slave markets as Negroes. All right, those who like to say, hey, they not Israelite because they ain't black. All right, like I said, nation of Israel is like a speckled bird, man. All right, and the original Taino Indians, Awaks, man, they was Negro looking, man. All right, they still are, man. My grandfather told me that the real Puerto Ricans are very dark skinned. I've seen the pictures, man. I've seen when they came over here, man. It's super dark. All right, they had curly hair and shit, but guess what? It don't mean that the light skinned so-called Puerto Ricans aren't real. They're real, man, because over 60% of them on that island is paternal descendants of the original Taino Awag Indians, man, which is the tribe of Ephraim. It says, without a place of origin being mentioned, others were possibly sold in the Azores and other islands, probably to avoid the wrath of Queen Elizabeth, who on occasion expressed hostility towards the dividing up of her vessel by her prior permission. All right, so I'm gonna skip down here and I'm gonna read this. It says the 16th century perpetrated the greatest genocide in human history, right? Because you do genocide against Israel, man. In 1500, the world population is about approximately 400, of whom 80 million inhabitants the Americas. By the middle 16th century, out of 80 million, there remained 10. If the world genocide had been applied to a situation with some accuracy, this is here the case. It says right here, it said, but tens of millions of Americans who disappeared after 1492 did not at all die. All right, so they didn't all die, man. All right, they didn't all die for no hard labor, man. That's a lie, man. The reason why they probably some of them died in hard labor because they was malnutrition, man. He saw him feed them enough, man. You know, give them, or keep them hydrated. Fucking demon. All right, but saying the Holocaust inflicted with in America's many thousands were sent to Europe and read it again because brother chimed in. Many thousands were sent to Europe and Africa where their descendants still live. Okay, so they were scattered all over the earth, man. All right. What do it say in Deuteronomy 28 and 64? It says what? It says, Deuteronomy 28:64, it says, Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even to the other. There thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor fathers had known, even wood and stone. All right, so be scattered among all the people of the earth, man. So you got Ephraimites in Europe and Africa. You got Ephraim, you got Simeon, all right, and you got Manasseh over there in Africa, in Europe, man. All right, scattered, confusion of faces, man, scattered among them. Daniel chapter 9, verse 7. All right, like I said, this ain't about no damn skin color as that idiot vocab alone like to accuse us, man. It's about being the seed of Israel. And okay, he call us black Hebrew Israelites. All right, he don't believe that with the Israelites. He said out his own mouth, man. He can't believe it. It's a funny thing. He said we're not the Israelites, but he can't say which sons of Ham who we are. He always call us Africans. He can't say which sons of Ham who we are, which land which one of Ham's sons we descend from. He can never do it, man. He could never do it. All right. So here go the all right, that's this book, Africa's gift to America. All right, you got the Olmecs, but the Olmecs are Phoenicians origin. All right, right here you got the Mayan. All right, Zebulon. You got this is from Mexico. You got Issachar. All right, and this right here is it's a Gaddite from California. All right, all Negro looking, man. For those who you pro-black Israelites, you black Israelites, man. All right, and it says you gonna go by color. All right, get this, man. It says right here. It's a lot of that sound annoying you all. Get this right here. Just bear with me, Akim. Hold on. Let me see. There's a page. Damn, I hate when I lose a page. Let me see. Whew. Damn. Trying to find it. Hold on, just bear with me, Akim. Let me see. You know what? I'll come back.